What's up guys, Fanatic. So this is one of the most anticipated videos that I do every year is the Black Friday video. There's a lot of cool stuff that's on the table, from auto detailing, stuff for your garage, stuff to work in your car. And I'm gonna go through every single thing on the table and show you some of the new stuff and gear that I got in the year of 2021. There's gonna be Black Friday sales online from a lot of the vendors and on Amazon. All of the products will be linked in the video description below. But before we get started on the video, just want to announce there is a 25% Black Friday sale on the Fanatic web shop. So everything in the store that's not already discounted is discounted 25%. The code is Black Friday 25. So now I'm just going to show you what's over on the work table, and we're going to go step by step through this whole video. All right, guys, just going to give you a quick close-up before we get started on the video. So we have a lot of stuff on the table: auto detailing tools, stuff for your garage, garden hose, nozzles, sprayers, foamers, foam cannons, wrenches, fire extinguishers, some new Fanatic car care products, new tools, cleaning equipment, you pretty much name it, including a cool detailing bag, and something very, very cool right there. I can't wait to do a separate video on that soon. So I'm actually going to clear the table off, and we're going to go step by step, and I'm going to do something a little different in this video this year. We're going to break it up into categories. So I'm going to do like Griot's Garage, I'm going to do detailing, tools, and certain specific vendors. We're going to break them up into a series of individual clips just so the video will go seamlessly from start to end. So we're going to get started right now. All right, guys, so the first vendor in the video we're going to discuss is Griot's Garage. Now, Griot's Garage in 2021 has come out with a bunch of new products, whether it's detailing chemicals and equipment. So I'm going to show you everything that I got this year, and I'm going to give you some feedback as far as what I've been using. So usually when I buy any detailing product, I always buy 2 of everything just so it gives me enough time to use everything. So this is the Griot's Garage ceramic washing coat. Now, I did a video on this last year, or like in 2021, on my buddy across the street with his Charger Hellcat wide body. I'm not a huge fan of it. It does work, but to be honest with you, with the ceramic soaps, there's just much better products that I feel that are on the market, because this is not a high foaming product. And I think a lot of us that have foam cannons, they want to take advantage, they want to enjoy that experience with a high foaming product. And this one just doesn't miss, just misses the mark just a little bit. But if any of you guys have tried it, post it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of it, and we can continue the conversation on that. Now, on SEMA 2021, they just got back. They just released their ceramic glass cleaner. This stuff does work well. I was actually concerned that this was going to leave smudges and like a film all over the glass. The only disadvantage so far, this is my second bottle of trying it on multiple cars, is when you spray it on the interior of the car, you do get a little bit of a film over time. And Nick Griot and the guys at Griot's Garage did a Griot's Garage live from SEMA, and they did mention to use this like once a month and then follow up with conventional glass cleaner. But to be honest with you, the little bit of a film, this may need some tweaking further on. Now, moving right along, this is another new product that they came out with. This is their air charge sprayer. Okay, this thing is awesome. I've been using this thing almost every single day. You pretty much get separated, and then you go on the bottom and you charge it with an air compressor, and then this will atomize your favorite detailing product, glass cleaner, whatever is viscous enough to do it. It also gives you another jet if you wanted to put WD-40 or brake cleaner, but I don't usually use aerosol stuff like that around the garage. But there's going to be a separate video coming soon on portable charging sprayers, whether they're air charge or battery power charge. But this thing is one of my favorites, and if you guys have been eyeing it up, I highly suggest you pick one of these things up. They're about 49 bucks. And it has a little bit of a rubber boot so it doesn't slip on your table, or you can actually rest it on your car. Super high quality, made in Taiwan, black anodized finish. It's just very, very high quality piece. Now, also in 2021, Griot's Garage came out with 2 new polishers. Okay, so the first polisher we're going to show you is called the GR3. So what they're doing is they're using the same body as the G8, which is the dual action miniature polisher that they came out, I believe, in 2020. One of my favorite machines ever. So the GR3 is a rotary polisher, okay? So the reason I picked this up is because I have a Flex rotary polisher, a mini, and it has like an on and off switch from like a grinder. It's not very ergonomic, and I just don't love the feel of it. So I specifically bought this tool to do stainless steel polishing. I've polished a lot of stainless steel exhaust systems, mufflers, pipes, headers. This thing is awesome. It doesn't get hot. It's got the power. And this is probably going to be my new favorite small compact rotary to do wheel barrels and to do solid surface finishing. I also did a lot of polycarbonate and headlight restoration with this in a matter of minutes. This thing has so much juice and it works outstanding. Really nice design, same ergonomic as a G8. Now in SEMA 2021, they just released This, I mean, everything looks the same, so you have to kind of know what everything is. This is the G13. So this is pretty much the G8 on steroids, and instead of having an 8mm orbit, it has a 13mm orbit. You're gonna see this in an upcoming video where I do a full paint correction, quick paint correction on my Alfa Romeo when I do my winter prep video. So that's coming soon. This tool is a little bit heavier than this tool just by feeling it in my hands. And apparently they beefed up the internals and there's some cool stuff going on in the design. But the cool thing about these tools is you got the interchangeable cord. You unplug the cord, you put it in your drawer. So what I usually do, I nest them in my drawer like this, and it just works so much better. Now, one of the coolest things that everybody loves is foam cannons. Now, Griot's Garage came out with, I believe it was 2019, the Boss foam cannon, which still to this day is the best manufactured foam cannon based on the construction and the designs and everything else, but it didn't hit the mark 100% comparing to the PF22 by MTM. So they came out with this one. This is called the Brilliant Finish foam cannon. This is the foam cannon that you see in all my videos for 2021. I have 6 of them. I absolutely love them. It's got a wide neck reservoir, puts out incredible foam, great atomization. It's just an incredible foam cannon. I think it's 59 bucks, and this right here, if you guys are on the fence of a foam cannon and you're deliberating between this and a PF22, the PF22 is about 100 bucks, maybe a little bit more depending on when they go on sale. This is going to give you lifetime support, and I personally feel this is going to give you better foam, and you also could use the auto mix feature with the metering tips on the bottom of the pickup tube, which is just absolutely awesome. So this is the new Griot's Garage Brilliant Finish foam cannon. I've done tons of videos on the Auto Fanatic YouTube channel. If you guys want to go back, check those out. This thing is absolutely a home run. So the last item from Griot's Garage that I picked up recently is their professional detailing bag, and I'm going to tell you right now, this thing is so well built and so cleverly designed that this is going to be my new mobile detailing bag of choice. You can see right here, it's got a nice stainless steel handle. It's got a compartment in here. You could put a G15, a G21, a G8, whatever you want will fit in here. You have these really nice pockets to put brushes, you know, nylon wedges or whatever your tools are. You also have compartments here to put bottles. Okay, you have more compartments down here. Okay, below this cavity, you have this cavity here. So you can put more polishers, microfiber towels, everything. So the reason I pick this up is usually when I go on site to a customer's job or where I'm doing something in an awkward location, I have some duffel bags that I'll load up my products, and then I actually will put stuff in milk crates. So the milk crate thing was getting a little bit out of control, and I was saying to myself, I just want a better solution. And to be honest with you, when I saw this bag, I was like, you know, let me order it up and see if it works. And it is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to do a separate video on this soon, and I'm going to show you how I set it all up and the products that I use, and I'm going to put everything in here that I'm going to use to go do a paint correction and a full detail. I will show you guys from start to finish on how to set that up. But this is an awesome bag. I think it's 59 bucks. Very, very well made, and this is some of the cool stuff that Griot's Garage is coming out with. So, all right, guys, so the next item I'm going to feature for you in this video is the ultimate Firemans hose nozzle. Now, I did a video on Firemans hose nozzles not that long ago on the Auto Fanatic channel, and this one does win. It wins because of the value. This is $30, whereas the Griot's Garage one right here is over $115, I think, when you get this whole thing set up. And the reason I didn't really like the Griot's Garage one is because you have to have this secondary device to actuate the water on and off. There's no built-in valve in here, whereas the ultimate Firemans nozzle has the built-in valve where you twist it and you could open and close the water. Super nice, stainless steel parts. I mean, like I said, for 30 bucks, you cannot go wrong. This is the best ultimate Firemans nozzle for the money, and it has the built-in valve. So this is pretty much the one you're gonna want. All right, guys, so on the table, we have 2 other chargeable sprayers. So this is made by Sureshot, and I've showed you guys my Sureshot sprayer in the past, and you're going to see that in an upcoming video along with the smaller version here. This is very similar to the Griot's Garage sprayer, except this kit comes with a bunch of different nozzles and tips depending on how you want to atomize something. So this is going to be in an upcoming video soon, but it's also a cheaper price point by about $10 or $12 from the Griot's Garage one. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Griot's Garage one just feels a little bit better in your hands, but I just want to show you guys another alternative if you're looking for an air charge sprayer. Now, there's a lot of guys that commented that you don't have air compressors, and Solo has this awesome battery-powered, it's rechargeable battery-powered, the 460 Li. Has about a nice ergonomic HDPE reservoir. Now, the only thing is, On this one, or any of these things that are chargeable, you have to use like a USB plug that goes into the back over here. I'm not a huge fan of those. I wish they would just give you a conventional AC adapter. So I just want to show you right here, we just got some water in it. Okay, and then you could kind of play around with your nozzle just like that. And this thing is great if you're going to do a waterless wash, you want to do a pre-treatment for winter, you want to use a drying aid, ceramic top or whatever. This thing is awesome. You're also going to see this in an upcoming video on the AutoFanatic channel, but this thing is awesome. Great ergonomic, about 35 bucks on Amazon, and I highly, highly recommend it. I'm a huge fan of Solo. The only drawback that I see is that this is not made out of impact-resistant plastic, so if you do drop it, this probably is going to crack and break. But from the way it's so balanced, I don't think you're going to really knock this over unless you're doing something really, really wrong in your garage or outside your house. But just wanted to show it to you as well, the Solo 460 Li rechargeable battery-powered sprayer. All right, guys, now this is one of the coolest things that I've seen in a long time, and actually Pan, the organizer, Instagrammed it, I saw it, and the manufacturer and the creator of this reached out to me as well to do a demo on it. These are called blower bands. Now, most of us that are really fanatical about detailing, we all are using a leaf blower to dry the car. Ego is the best leaf blower you're going to use to dry the car. So this company called Blower Band, you can see it there, they came out with these really soft silicone bands that go on the end of your air nozzle. So this is the wedge-shaped one. So with a little bit of persuasion, you could stretch it over. Okay, so it protects you from the sharp edges, and I want to show you because this is important, and this is why this was created. So this is pretty sharp plastic, and if you get a little bit too close to your car, you will cause damage. So this is like a bumper protector if you do get a little bit too close to your wheels or whatever when you're drying your car. This one also matches the Ego color with the green, and this is their standard one, and it just pops right over, just like that. And this is a very, very clever design and very, very practical solution for any of us that are using the Ego blower system for auto detailing. I also want to give you a heads up that these blower bands will work on a Milwaukee blower and other various battery-powered blowers in the market because this product is stretch sensitive, so you can heat it up if you want with some hot water and stretch it over the nozzle. This thing is awesome. I highly recommend it. If anybody has an Ego blower, go pick up some blower bands today. All right, guys, so we got some more detailing stuff that's on the table. We're going to go through this individually. Now, this is a very little interesting gadget, and the reason I want to show it to you is because it's super versatile, whether you're doing stuff around the house or you're detailing on your cars, especially for interiors. You want to detail brake calipers under the hood. It takes a couple of AAA batteries. This is made by Rubbermaid, and it's got a nylon bristle brush at the end, so you can check this out. Okay, you can use it to scrub the junk out of the grout on your tile or whatever, but I just saw this and I picked it up locally. This thing was only $12.99, and I think it's one of those things that you just keep it in your drawer, and you probably will find practical needs to use this more often than you actually were willing to admit. So this thing is pretty cool, little power scrubber. Now, when I put tire dressing on the cars, I was using always like a wax applicator, and I know Adams and a bunch of companies sell these type of applicators, but I found these on Amazon. They come in a bulk pack. Super affordable, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's got a little bit of a core here, which makes this a little bit denser. So usually when you're rubbing, like I said, you have a Jeep or something with off-road tires, a lot of times the sidewalls will rip and destroy the foam, and the foam applicators don't usually last very long. These things are absolutely amazing. I love them, been using them for months, and I'm going to link these in the video description below if you guys want to pick up an awesome pack of foam applicators for your tire dressing. Now, on the table, I did a video of the Ryobi foam blaster. Now, this is not a foam cannon. This is a foam blaster. The reason I still have it is because I think it's practical for a lot of reasons. You're going to be seeing this in upcoming winter wash videos because we're going to be using the salt-off salt remover in this because the velocity that the product shoots out is far greater than a typical foam cannon. So to do a pre-rinse or do something for winter, or to clean stuff in your driveway or siding on your house, this is a very, very practical solution for 40 bucks. So don't dismiss it. I think until you try it out a few times and you adapt it to a few different processes, you're gonna actually feel that there's definitely a use for the Ryobi foam blaster. So this one's staying in my garage, and I've used it quite often, and more often than I actually willing to admit. All right, guys, so now we're gonna talk about two really awesome products from a company called Buff Bright. These are auto detailing accessories, and I tell you, this stuff is really, really innovative and very, very cool. So the first one we're going to discuss, we're going to put this to the side, is their flamethrower. This is basically an attachable light that you can mount left or right side of any conventional polisher. All you have to do is just remove your plastic lugs right here, and you attach it, and it has an LED light that's built in. You got different modes. So as you're doing paint correction, you could actually move this fore and aft to kind of zone in as far as where you want to go on your panel. Now, something that's really cool in the design is that it's got a on and off with a little push ball, very similar to a ratchet on how you attach a socket. So this very simple device can not only be attached to your polisher, but you could also attach it to a vacuum attachment. So this is another one of their products in their line where you could just kind of go like this. Now you have it on your vac. So of course you can move this with the clamp up and down depending on where you're doing. So this is actually a very clever idea when you're working on SUVs in the garage or in tight areas where you can't really get good light to get a good vac job. When you're not going to pull the seats out, this could actually really come in handy. So instead of having a flashlight on your head or a flashlight in your mouth, believe it or not, that's what a lot of guys do, you could actually have this on your vacuum wand and make it super, super easy to use. So this is rechargeable. This is an LED work light and very, very cool stuff. Now, the coolest thing, and a lot of you guys have pets and everybody struggles with pet hair, and we've tried all those silicone brushes and all of that stuff. So they have a system called the Furreel. That's what they kind of innovated and patented. And this is very cool because it has rigid silicone nibs. You can kind of see that there. And this is probably one of the best pickup tools for a vacuum for pet hair or anything that really gets stubborn. So what I usually do, and I've been doing it for years, I usually have a stuffed bristle brush and I'll start chasing what I'm doing along the carpeting. This actually makes it a lot easier. It comes with all different adapters. I have it here adapted to my Milwaukee portable little vac, and I'll show you guys real quick. So the advantage of this is instead of needing a separate brush to kind of chase what you're doing, the design of this and the material that this is made of, I feel like it's like a rigid silicone or some sort. It's going to statically charge your dog hair or lint or anything onto this brush, and it's going to automatically draw it right into the vacuum. It's not going to be like where you're vacuuming up your carpeting and all of a sudden you got pet hair or your wife's hair or whatever and you can't get it up. This is going to pretty much do it in one shot, and this is just absolutely awesome. So these products here are made from a company called Buff Bright. They're on Amazon. I'm going to link them below, but definitely check them out. And there's definitely going to be some upcoming videos and demonstrations on this. I'm going to have a buddy of mine who's got a very shaggy shedding dog drop his car off one day for an interior detail. I'll shoot a video and I'm going to show you guys this in action using my central vac and a shop vac to show you how awesome and effective this is. All right, guys, now we're moving over to some hand tools. These are new hand tools that I picked up from a German company called Wera. These are the Wera Joker hand wrenches, okay? So these are the ratcheting wrenches on one end, and then the cool thing about this, it has a little bit more grip by its design, so you don't actually strip off the ends of the fasteners. But what's really neat, when you're working on a car, like I usually do all the time, sometimes the wrench will have a tendency to slip off the fastener. This has a little bit of a plate that's built in. You can actually unscrew it if you wanted to, and it actually will hold, you could hold the wrench on the fastener and kind of do what you have to do without having to worry about the wrench slipping off. These things feel absolutely incredible. When you want to compare this to like a Snap-on, Craftsman, or gear wrench, this thing feels absolutely amazing. It actually resembles like the anatomy of a human bone. Very, very cool. The Wera Jokers, you could get them in a tool roll. They have sets of 4. You could buy a big set like this. These are all the metric ones. And what's really cool is that they come color-coded like this, and you don't have to have a certain rack in your toolbox. You could just buy it, put it up in a tool roll, and when you roll it up, I'm going to show you guys, it takes up a hell of a lot less space than using some of those storage organizers. So just roll it up like this, and that's it. That is the Wera Joker ratcheting hand wrenches. Now I'm going to show you the adjustable wrenches. These things are super cool as well. Now, on an adjustable wrench, the big tendency is always to kind of get the adjustment lever right. Now look at these things. These things are super innovative in the design, very, very different. And they have a ratcheting head. And the way it just grabs onto the fastener, it's a little bit different, has more surface area than a conventional adjustable wrench. Now with a lot of adjustable wrenches, you guys can watch videos from like Project Farm or anybody that reviews a lot of those tools. You'll see that there's a tolerance and a lot of play in adjustable wrenches. So the cool thing about this is that when you get on the fastener and you actually torque it down, it puts more pressure against everything and there's no slop in place. So these things are the Wera adjustable wrenches, the Joker version, absolutely awesome. And like I said, it also comes in a tool roll. I mean, they're not cheap, but if you guys want cool tools, you want something unique, order these on Amazon, try them out. If you don't love them, send them back. But I tell you right now, I think for what they are, they're very, very cool. Now, speaking about adjustable wrenches, these are two very inexpensive tools from a company called Duratech. Okay, similar situation of an adjustable wrench, but check this out. So whereas an adjustable wrench is only going to grab the fastener on the left and the right side, this is actually putting it all the way around the circumference of the fastener. And then with this adjustment wheel, you could pretty much dial it in. So it's kind of universal. This will go from 15 to 27 millimeters. And this one here will go from 11 to 16. So this will pretty much get anything you really need. And it's designated in SAE and in metric. But the cool thing I like about this is that when you get it on the fastener, you have such a nice long arm here to get leverage that you can really cinch down and torque those fasteners down. And these things are really inexpensive. And they also come in different sets. I actually have the set of 2 and I've been using them and I think they're great. They're easy to clean too. So when you're done at the end of the day, you just take a shop towel or hand wipe and just wipe them down and put them back in your drawer. But these are the adjustable wrenches by Duratech. So check these things out as well. All right, guys, we're back. So what do we have here? Ceramic auto soaps, foaming auto soaps. Now, I personally think the whole ceramic thing is just getting way overhyped with the marketing. So I picked up a bunch of ceramic soaps over the last couple of months. I've been testing them out. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's any ceramic in this stuff. I really just think that there is just a blend of certain proprietary polysiloxanes or silicones and polymers that go into the soaps. Now, the tricky thing when you add a lot of polymers to a soap from working with chemistry and stuff myself is that when you add a lot of the polymers, it kind of negates the foaming action. But I think a lot of these brands have come to the conclusion that they figured out a way to do it and to tackle that by using certain ingredients and certain types of blending methods. Now, as far as all of the ones that I've used, you're probably going to see these in another upcoming Auto Fanatic video. I'll do a shootout with some ceramic soaps. The only thing is, in order to get super good foam, you do have to get between 4 ounces in your foam cannon. Now, if you think about it, this bottle's like 16 bucks, or some of these bottles go up to like 25 bucks, depending on the graphene and all that other nonsense that I tried. So it's not very cost effective if you're gonna start using some of this stuff. But I'll tell you right now, it does work pretty well. Now, as far as all 3 of these on the table, we got Jay Leno's Garage, we have Ethos Car Care, we have the Masterson's new Evolution line. The one that offered the best results out of all my testing so far is the Jay Leno's Garage. So this is my second bottle, been testing it on a bunch of cars. None of these products offer the ultimate self-cleaning. So if your car's coated or really protected and you want to do a touchless wash and you want to see all the dirt in the foam runoff, these are not going to really do a lot of that. They do have good foaming output. Foam output is excellent. The scent is okay. I'm not a huge fan of the scent in this. It's like a passion fruit. Not a fan of that. But they foam out great in the foam cannon. They have awesome lubricity. They leave the finish shiny. But as far as all of the ones that I've used, these two pretty much are the 2 top contenders that I think work really well. Who knows if they're the same formula, made by the same company, I don't really know. But I just wanted to show it to you. If anybody out there is willing to try some ceramic soaps, check out the Jay Leno's Garage version and check out the Ethos Car Care. If anybody has used any of this stuff, post it in the comments below or always email me directly with any suggestions or recommendations on products I should pick up and try, and I will show it on the Auto Fanatic channel. All right, guys, so if you guys follow Instagram and some of the stuff that I'm doing, you know that we're going to be releasing 2 new Auto Fanatic products, hopefully by the end of this year. Well, I will tell you now that the Auto Fanatic Mega Gloss SiO2 infused tire shine will be bottled probably in about 2 weeks. So check the Auto Fanatic web shop if you guys want to get on the pre-order and check that out. So the reason we came out with the Mega Gloss version, we came out originally with the Whole Shot in 2020, and this doesn't give the highest gloss, but you can get a really nice finish. This stuff is super durable, incredible. You go on Amazon, it's got 5-star reviews. Everybody that buys it loves it. People have commented that they've driven through rain and had it on their car for 6 to 8 weeks, and it still looked fresh and clean. So according to feedback, and I listen to feedback, when people contact me all over the world, they say, we want a high gloss tire shine. Now, when you think about it, a lot of tire dressings and tire coatings, they're all listed as tire rejuvenation, tire protectant, tire and trim care. But in regards to that, a lot of people want tire shine, tire gloss. That's just the mentality of what people really want. So we listened to them. We went back to the drawing board. We have a new base formula. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It's going to be super affordable, and the shine is over the top and incredible. I actually did a video on this on the Auto Fanatic channel over the summer of 2021. You may want to go back and check that out. And that product is going to be on the website in about a week or two. Now, right next to it, we have the new Auto Fanatic Moneymaker. This is called the 3-in-1. So this is going to clean, correct, and protect in one simple step. Now, what we did, Auto Fanatic's secret weapon was always a specialty niche product, but unfortunately, due to the COVID situation, the manufacturer went out of business and certain raw materials for this product are no longer easy to obtain. So this product is discontinued, okay? So we have some remaining stock in the Auto Fanatic web shop. There's maybe like, I don't know, 8 bottles or 10 bottles left. If you guys love secret weapon, I suggest you go over to the website today and order it and use a Black Friday code if you want, because we're just blowing this stuff out because we're gonna make room for the new Auto Fanatic Moneymaker. So what we did with this product, we gave it an extended working time. We took out that petroleum solvent smell. The correction is far superior in terms of using it on a machine than secret weapon. And it just seems to correct a lot better. Now, the foundation of this product, when I did a video on the channel, I used a CarPro Essence Plus on my GT350R, which I did a ceramic coating about two and a half years ago, and I didn't really like the way it came out. But the problem with Essence Plus is that it doesn't correct the scratches. Auto Fanatic Moneymaker will correct microficial scratches and swirls in ceramic coatings, or if you don't have a ceramic coating. And the cool thing about this product too, and I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see it when I do an upcoming prep video, winter prep video for my Alfa Romeo. We're gonna go over the entire paint with a yellow foam pad, the Griot's G13, most likely I'm gonna use a G13 on the whole car, with the Auto Fanatic Moneymaker. We're gonna give it an IPA wipe, and we're gonna use a new fluorine-based wax by Geon, which I'm gonna show you right now. All right, guys, so this is the new Geon Wax Q2. This is the new hydrophobic and extremely easy to use wax. It's packaged very similar to a deodorant stick for men. And the interesting thing about this product, and if you guys watch, you know, I did videos on the Soft 99 Fuso coat. In my opinion, that still is one of the highest performing, longest lasting waxes, but it's also some of the hardest crap to apply to a car. No matter what I do, I always have problems with that stuff. Now, I did try this stuff already, and it is absolutely easy to use. It's a fluorine-based product, so it's similar to Fuso, but it's much easier to use, much more forgiving, and you're gonna see this also in an upcoming video on the Auto Fanatic channel. Now, a friend of mine came over, we bought it, we did his whole car, he leaves his pickup truck, he has an F-150 pickup, he leaves it outside, and it's been about, I'd say 6 weeks since we did it. And we get a lot of rain recently in New York, and he still says that the water beads and the car is staying cleaner far longer, that he hasn't had to wash it and go crazy. All he does is touch us with some Auto Fanatic 007 Gloss Enhancer Ceramic, but he is extremely impressed with it. That's why I bought another kit for myself. And in the kit, you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get your foam applicator pad, you're gonna get some microfiber towels. It's about 59 bucks, I believe, or you have to check, double check, but this is their new Geon Wax. And Geon is really known, you know, they have a lot of ceramic coating type products, so this was really interesting that they ventured into this type of a product. But like I said, there's a lot of us out there that aren't big ceramic coating fanboys, and they want something simple and easy. So we're gonna put this on the Alfa Romeo for the winter prep, and we are going to check to see how well this works throughout the winter, and you're gonna see updated videos and wash videos and maintenance videos with this product on the car, and you guys could be the judge of that. If you guys love it or hate it, you know, we'll see what it is. But if you guys have used it, I wanna hear from you guys. Post it in the comment section below, and we'll talk some more about the Geon Wax Q2. All right, guys, so now we're gonna wrap up the waxes. So what do we have here? Colonite, you know, I'm a #1 fan of Colonite 915 and 476 Super Double Coat. So this is their number 325 all-in-one, one-step polishing wax. I've been trying this out for a couple of months. I think it's okay, it's a good product. I don't like the way this works on a dual action or a rotary polisher. It just doesn't correct as much as I would like. I think Auto Fanatic Secret Weapon is better in that regard, and it's a little bit more viscous and has more density to it. It just works a little bit better. I think Auto Fanatic Moneymaker blows this away, but if you guys are into Colonite and you want to try out a really good single step, you know, if you have an older car or you want to get some oxidation off the paint, then definitely check out the Colonite number 325 all-in-one. It's definitely a good product. It's about 29 bucks, so it's not cheap. Now, another wax here is made by Minzerna, made in Germany. This is their liquid Carnauba protection. Now, what's really cool about this wax, and the reason is a couple of my customers that are mobile detailers, they recommend this a lot. They said that this thing is super easy to use, and I didn't really, you know, I mean, a lot of waxes could be easy to use. It really is the surface contamination and prep, and also the towels you're using. But this stuff gives a very, very nice finish. It feels very similar to using the Menzerna Power Lock if you're into that, very thick silicone type sealant. Leaves the finish nice, very easy to use, doesn't stain the rubber and plastic. And like I said, if you guys are doing quick detailing and you want to just give the car a quick once over, this is definitely going to be a very, very easy wax to apply by hand. And you could also use it on a machine with a red or a black foam or a polishing pad. This stuff works absolutely great. So this is actually pretty cool, and I'm glad that I tested it out, and I'm pretty impressed with the results. And like I said, it's made in Germany. The quality is there. Absolutely outstanding product. All right, guys, so we're wrapping out the video to the end. Now, also, I did a video on the Shelby GT350 fire extinguisher mounts. These also work on Mustang GTs. So there's a discount code for H3R Performance. It is Fanatic 15. You guys will get 15% off. Also, to let you guys know, we're still taking orders of the Alfa Romeo and the Shelby extinguisher mounts. These are all made in small batches in New York, and these are done on a small order basis. So if you guys want, go over to the Auto Fanatic web shop, place your order for Black Friday. Also, we do them for Alfa Romeo, we do them for the Mustangs, and we also do them for the Ferrari 355. So, all right, guys, so another cool thing that I want to show you guys is the Illuminator LED light roll. Now, I saw this on Instagram a number of months back, and I specifically was looking for an LED light system that was going to be lightweight, and it wasn't going to have magnets or metal attached to it when I was doing a lot of the restoration on the Ferrari 355. So just to show you, the Illuminator comes wrapped up like that. You undo the two clips here, and these things come in various different sizes. So this is a small one. I actually use this to do all the engine bay and chassis detailing on the Ferrari 355. It's lightweight. It's not going to scratch anything. You could just lay it on the floor when you're working under the car or throw it inside the engine bay. Now, I'm going to show you guys real quick. You got a little bit of a lead, and it's going to give you your transformer over here. And it's plenty bright, so if anybody's concerned about that. But this also is great if you guys are doing oil changes and stuff like that in your car. And you can see it, this thing is freaking bright as hell. Okay, that's the Illuminator. So these things come in all different shapes and sizes. You could go to their website. The only thing I wish they made was a rechargeable one so we could kind of eliminate the cord. That's the only little negative about it in the design, is I wish it was rechargeable. But for what I needed it for and what I use it for, this thing is absolutely awesome. So it's Illuminator. Go to their website and check these things out today. All right, guys, so the final gadget that I'm going to show you in the Auto Fanatic 2021 Black Friday video is this new device here. This is from a company called the Jack and Jill of all tires. Now, I saw a sponsored ad on Instagram. I was like, I just had to get myself one of these because I suffer from really bad lower back issues, and I'm always working on my cars at the home garage, and I always hurt my back taking the wheels on and off the car. So this thing is really clever, and you're going to see this in an upcoming Auto Fanatic video. So the way this works, it's fully adjustable, is that you go up to your car with the wheel and tire, and you lock it in just like that, and then you're able to basically take the wheel and tire assembly off the car safely without hurting your back. You wheel it out of the way, and then when you go to put your wheel back on, you just wheel it up to the car, line it up with your studs, and get it on without having to hurt and wrench your back. This is really a clever device, and I'm going to show you guys a quick little demonstration clip right here because this thing is super, super cool, and I can't wait to show you a full video using this on the Auto Fanatic channel. This definitely is going to be a lifesaver. It's all well built. 3/8" billet aluminum, stainless steel fasteners and bushings throughout. Very, very high quality piece that's made in Canada. And a very interesting story, if you go to the website, is that the person that invented this, and there are patents on it, was a woman because her husband had lower back issues and she needed a way to remove wheels and tires safely, in her lifestyle. And this was her little invention. And I think this thing is super cool. And like I said, they're a small business. I'm all about supporting small business, and I love innovative design and manufacturing. So Jack and Jill of all tires, go to their website today. You could order it directly. This is not being sold on Amazon, and they ship them all over the world very, very easily through FedEx Ground. So like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the 2021 Auto Fanatic Black Friday video. There's a lot of cool stuff that I got this year. A lot of stuff that I bought didn't make it to the video just because it just didn't live up to its hype or expectations, but a lot of the stuff that I showed you, I use regularly, and I really, really love it, whether it's detailing, equipment, tools, gadgets, anything around your garage. So hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for supporting Auto Fanatic, the channel, and thanks for supporting the brand. And don't forget, head over to the Auto Fanatic website today and take advantage of the Black Friday 25 off, and I will see you guys on our next video soon. I wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday, and I will see you guys in an upcoming video. Stay tuned.